Now let's learn about Britannica Online. If you will look at our library homepage, on our Symbaloo we have Britannica Online here. So we click to open, and notice how you can go into either elementary, middle, or high school level. And I'm going to select elementary learning level. Notice at the top there's a search bar where you can search for anything you'd like to, but I would like to show you a few features. There's a video and a question that changes out quite frequently that you could use for a story starter, or maybe a daily writing assignment, or just something interesting as needed. If you'll look down here below, we want to go into the articles, and lots of different areas to go into, but I'm going to choose animals, and because I'm going to choose the closest thing, I'll pick alligators. Now notice that the article reading level is on 1. If the text needs to be more difficult, then it can be, the 2 can be clicked, which basically, you noticed, puts you in middle school. But anyway, so that text can be changed as needed. So now we're going to go back to what we had. You notice there's a picture of an alligator, which is really neat. If we go over to this little gray box and click on the world, we see that there is Google Translate, which we can translate this article into a multitude of languages, but let's just try Spanish. And here we go with our Spanish language. You notice up here in the orange area that you can click play and the article will be read to you. Also, there's the actual English translation of it if you need that too. So don't forget that. This is a cite button for citing the source. This plus would be to make the text larger or smaller. You can email the article to yourself, or a student can email the article to himself or herself, and it can be printed or saved as a favorite. So those are very interesting and very cool. I am going to go back and change this to English. Okay. Here we go. Now, let's go back to the home page. You also notice that there is media here, which is images and videos, and we can go in and see the images, and if anything has, like, of course, this little icon which you're familiar with and the amount of time it takes, there's videos about the animals as well. Okay, so let me go back home. The World Atlas. Once again, Google is embedded in here, and so we have Google Earth. So let's say that we're studying about London, England, and we want to see Big Ben. So we're going to click over here on the United Kingdom, and there's London. You get closer, and then if I want to get even closer, I can use my plus sign over here. And look over here on the right, the little yellow guy that we can pick up and put down right there in London and see what London looks like. We can turn around the view. We can rotate the view over here on the right and see other things. This is probably not Big Ben, but we can figure out where Big Ben is. We can put it on Google Maps over here and even make it more precise as to where we're going. If we will look down here on the bottom of the screen, you can see other London points of interest, which that's really awesome. So anyway, that will help you see the world just from your computer. So let's go back. And not only the World Atlas is awesome, but we can also tour the USA, and that just went down, but we can show it back again by doing this. So you see, you can tour the USA. If we want to go to Fort Worth, we can click until we get there, or we could even write Fort Worth, and maybe we want to put Stockyards and see what that looks like. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't like my Stockyards, so I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to try again. Okay. Now, I am going to use this little yellow guy, put him right there. Well, look at there. So we are in a pretty nice little place here, right there in Fort Worth. And you can walk around, and I just want to, yeah, I think I'm at the hospital actually. So I want to put it on Google Maps, and you can see how easy it is to change. I'm going to come back over here, and oh yeah, Baylor, Scott and White, we're very close to downtown, which is also close to the Stockyards. So we can move this guy wherever we want to move him. But we can also look down here. So these are other places of interest in Fort Worth. As you can see, yummy. So let's go back and go here. Okay. Now, notice that there is a biographies area that you can go in and look up biographies of people by last name. Let's just start with D, and you can see you can click on any of these and find out about them. Notice it's the same thing where you can translate the article, you can make the font larger or smaller, you can change the reading level, you can have it read to you. So that's really cool. So let's go back to our home page again, and I wanted to show you the Animal Kingdom, of course, has all the animals for animal research. The Britannica Learning Zone is an area, as you can see.
Welcome to the Britannica Learning Zone. We're going to have lots of fun. Just move your mouse over something and I will tell you how it works.
You can explore.
Let's explore the world.
You can play.
Let's play.
You can read.
Let's learn something.
And you can draw.
Let's make a drawing.
And it's for our youngest students, but that's actually for anybody. So enjoy that. Okay. So let's go back here. For one or two last things, compare countries. If you're doing a report and you need to compare countries, like let's say we want to compare the United States, which I guess we're going to have to go all the way to the bottom. Okay, no, I bet it's America. Let's see. Yes, here is the United States. There. And we want to compare that with, let's say, it's Mexico on here. Let's see. Mexico, yes. Notice how each area populates and gives you the facts about these countries, statistics, and that's very interesting, and you can use that in your reports. Articles and media, same thing. There's pictures, images, and more. So let's go back to our home screen, okay? And one last thing, Geography Explorer. This is a little game where you can learn about all of the countries, the mountains, the oceans, and more. Okay? So I am going to just show you one more thing. I was on the Students tab. There's also an Educator tab where teachers can go in and find the appropriate curriculum standards that go with all of the content on this website. So I hope you enjoy Britannica School online, and happy hunting.